You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Korea's REIT market just hit 127 trillion won, nearly $90 billion, after growing fivefold in a decade. KB Kookmin and Shinhan alone are sitting on 11 trillion won, about $7.8 billion, in mortgages with loan-to-value ratios above 80%. In Gwangmyeong, one reconstruction complex saw prices jump 200 to 300 million won, roughly $142,000 to $212,000 in a single year. And Seoul is now weighing whether the entire Yongsan Park could deliver up to 40,000 new housing units. It's Tuesday, August 18th. Let's look at what's happening in Korea's property market. The government is revisiting its 2026 tax reform after a leaked survey showed 47% of respondents wanted to keep the long-term holding deduction, nearly matching the 53% who backed switching to a residency-based system. Seoul's Yongsan district is emerging as a potential supply game-changer, with the Land Ministry now considering the full Yongsan Park site, not just the Children's Garden plot. Meanwhile, older complexes in Gwangmyeong and Seoul's Sangdo-dong are moving through reconstruction, adding both supply and price momentum. Here's what the numbers show. KB Kookmin and Shinhan combined hold about 10.9 trillion won, roughly $7.7 billion, in mortgages with LTV above 80%. And Shinhan's high-LTV lending is up 4% from a year ago. In Gwangmyeong's Haan Jugong complex, a 76-square-meter unit sold for 1.12 billion won, about $793,000, up 200 to 300 million won from levels just a year earlier, as reconstruction hopes emptied the resale market. Seoul's Sangdo-dong redevelopment plan clears the way for 1,840 units at up to 29 stories under the city's fast-track approval this month. The Land Ministry is now weighing the full 3 million square metre Yongsan Park site, which could yield up to 40,000 units, more than half of Yongsan District's current housing stock. Korea's REIT sector reached 127.3 trillion won, about $90.1 billion, across 470 vehicles, a fivefold jump from 25.1 trillion won a decade ago, with average dividend yields near 11.8%. So what does this mean for buyers weighing a purchase this year? Earlier, we said Yongsan Park could unlock 40,000 units. Here's what that actually means for you. Real supply is still years off, tied up in special law changes, US-based transfers, and soil cleanup. For now, rising high-LTV mortgage exposure and record loan spreads mean buyers stretching to the loan ceiling face tighter scrutiny. Gwangmyeong's reconstruction rally, where thin inventory pushed one unit up over 200 million won in a year, shows how fast expectations alone can move prices before any shovel hits the ground. Things to watch. The August 20th meeting between the Land Minister and Seoul Mayor on Yongsan and Greenbelt land. Whether the tax reform's deduction phase-out survives National Assembly review, and permit timelines for Gwangmyeong's remaining reconstruction complexes. That's today's AI Prism Real Estate. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Wan IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.